Call me evil.
Evil? Evil eye?
No, just evil.
Hello and welcome to the final podcast, the last podcast you will ever listen to.
Your final bros are fucking here. It's Hot Boy. And it's Shane the Human Sprinkler System Smith. We're here. Oh, baby, it's the new year.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Let's
And
do it.
We have New Year's Evil coming up.
New Year's Evil.
This is about as cheesy 80s as you can get.
Yes. Give it all to me.
And I was telling you, this is made probably filmed late 70s, I would assume, probably maybe released 80. And this is what I like to refer to as the slime ball 80s. This is where dudes and chicks look like each other, dress like each other, wearing leather.
And chains.
Straps, headbands, mohawks.
Spiky hair.
Spiky bleached hair.
Yeah, different colors. Doesn't have to be blue, pink, red, everything.
And everybody looks like they came from Britain and just they wanna rip out switchblades and cut people. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. I thought this movie was in Britain.
It feels like everybody's tries to impersonate Billy Idol, but be overly violent. Am I mistaken?
Yes,
it seemed like that.
Was Billy Idol violent at all?
No, I doubt it. But
these people are.
These people were for sure. Yeah. And yeah, so that's what we're reviewing. A movie made in this new wave feel of the early 80s. That's it. New Year's Evil.
This is the ultimate 80s cheese movie. So this is our first year doing a New Year's Eve movie. Me personally, I think it might be our last.
Oh, come on. Shane, give it a chance.
It's not... It's good. It's funny. It's cheesy, but it's not like a good movie, I guess.
No.
It's funny. It's very funny at times. This is the perfect, if you love those, like you said, slime ball 80s movies.
Oh, it's so greasy, Shane.
It's wet. It's a wet movie.
The killer is just so weird. So you definitely know who the guy is the whole time too.
From literally the first scene.
From 21 Jump Street, you know who the killer is. And in a movie, like we said, where there's no suspense, where you almost know who the killer is, although there's another extremely weird character involved as well, but you pretty much can bank on who the killer is going to be. I have a question for you, Shane.
Oh, opening with a question.
And it's a few. What is your favorite bath bomb? Why? And would you ever go down on a girl from Sri Lanka?
So I once had this bath bomb unicorn poop. It made the tub all different rainbow colors. I actually really enjoyed that. And I don't see why I wouldn't go down on a girl from Sri Lanka.
Okay. All right, well, that aside, I think we got our answers and we can move on to talk about this movie.
Okay. So fuck it. Let's jump into the first ever 2023 Spooky Pit.
Oh, let's do it. New Year's Evil, released in 1980. Blaze, an LA DJ, receives a threatening call on the air during a New Year's Eve celebration that murders will be committed in 3 separate time zones as the new year hits. Film is directed by Emmett Alston and stars Roz Kelly as Diane, Kip Nevin as Richard, Chris Wallace as Clinton, and Grant Kramer as Derek.
So this movie opens up right away with Blaze, she's got to do a big New Year's show. Her husband is away at some spa in the Northeast or something like that, right? He's in New Hampshire or something, or
was it the Northeast? I thought it was Florida.
Florida? Was it Florida?
Palm Beach?
Oh, it's Palm Beach. Maybe he's down. Yeah, he's far away.
I don't know. He's not there.
Yeah, so he's not there. Richard's his name, and they have a son. Him and Blaze.
Derek's
the son. He's eccentric.
He's out there.
Yeah. He's just I want to talk to Dad. Can I call Dad?
Yeah.
Very weird
I think
child.
I think dad would be from like you'll see the development here. Their mother's very busy as a prominent public figure.
Yes.
Being a radio DJ type person.
Yeah.
Personality. But the son, he's like an actor, right?
Yes, he's an actor.
And like he gets a part, and like he just gets no recognition from his really busy mom.
Yeah.
And I guess that just like bothers him that his mother doesn't see his
Potential?
career
Yeah.
potential. Yeah.
So we're gonna meet like her agent, right? The guy. I can't think of his name.
Forgot we'll just call him the
agent.
The agent.
And they're talking. She's like, "Oh well, where's Yvonne?"
Where's Yvonne? That's the big thing. You see her for like a couple of seconds.
Yeah, Yvonne is in a hotel room, getting ready. Her door starts to open.
That is correct.
She goes to check out her door.
I'm sure she's gonna be fine.
Yeah, no one's there. She goes back in the bathroom. Man in the tub.
You know, sometimes it sucks.
Yeah, because it kills her. She dies, and it would suck to die probably.
Dying definitely sucks.
Yeah, it's right. It's yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go dying definitely sucks.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Can't
so,
be good.
yeah, no. So she's cooked. Then we're just gonna cut right to a bunch of 80s punks.
This, yeah, we could talk about this because this is, I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken. Watching this, I saw this group, and I counted maybe 10 different crimes being committed in one scene.
Yes. I actually thought these people were like a big part of the movie.
Not even.
No.
Not even.
They are background characters.
At all. They're basically dancers at they just
party.
hang out at the party. Essentially, they're driving in a car. You know, you would think of it being a 5-seater. There's like over 8 of them.
Sitting on the back of the car while it's driving.
Sitting on the back, yelling obscenities at people everywhere, screaming, being a nuisance, drinking, doing drugs and smoking in the car, hooking up in the car, like pretty much like anything you could do incorrectly from
car
from point A to point B while driving a motor vehicle.
Yeah, they get a girl to flash them.
Yes, they do get a girl to flash them, which was interesting.
Yeah, it happened. Okay.
You know, it's something that did happen.
That definitely happened. So,
but we should also mention that when they get to their destination, when they get to the
oh
club,
my God, this
they
scene
try
is
to get
so
in,
dumb.
They're insanely violent people.
Yes.
The guy brings out a fucking switchblade. Oh wait, no, it's not a switchblade.
It's a comb.
It's a comb.
Got him. So yeah, because the guy's just like, hey, do you have your tickets? Your tickets.
Tickets.
I need your
Those
tickets.
tickets.
And they're like, yeah, we got a tickets right here. And he takes the what looks like a switchblade. It's a comb, and he's like, got him.
Am I a guy? Am I a girl? Follow back up in 2023.
So we're going to cut back to Blaze, and Blaze is getting ready, and her son says he wants to phone Dad again. He's like, please, I want to phone Dad. And she's like, don't phone your fucking father. Which I don't know why she's like against him phoning the dad. I guess it makes sense towards the end of the movie, but... So then we see a rock show, and it's New Year's Evil. The rock show is called New Year's Evil.
That song keeps playing throughout this fucking movie.
Dude, the music in the background is like so 80s. Like, they're like, it's a New Year's Evil, and we got long hair. We basically look like Whitesnake,
Pretty much.
or Motley Crue, or any other band in the 80s.
Sound like Judas Priest.
Yeah, it's literally wild. See, I don't know how I feel about 80s rock. I like the 80s alternative music. Like,
yeah. I mean, I kind of like the new wave stuff.
Yes,
I
that's
don't like the hair metal.
Yes, I like new wave, when you used to make an 80s mix.
Yeah, like fucking like Duran, like Hungry Like the Wolves.
Yes,
right?
or Amadeus,
Yeah.
or like
The Cure, like
yeah, or
that.
Soft Cell, or
Soft Cell, or Dexy's Midnight Runners.
yes, exactly, stuff like that.
Talking Heads.
I love me some Talking Heads.
Right.
See, just dudes cruising, listening to 80s music, stopping at a red light, getting out of their car, jumping on the hood, pouring seltzer on their hair, just like everyone does.
What a time to be alive, right?
Yeah, I loved it.
It was a great time to be alive, just rocking the 80s tunes.
It's great. It's so great.
Hair blowing in the wind.
So
Motorboating babes.
oh, we were motorboating sons of a bitches back then.
Motorboating them hoes.
Whatever came our way, we were just getting in them tits.
Oh, just snacking on tits.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Any tit that came my way, I was snacking on.
A little tit snack.
All right. Maybe I had one too many. No, kidding. All right. So.
You would actually point them out in the car. You're like, let me see them tits.
Just going on rides me like, let me see your tits.
And they would show you your tits.
Yeah, we saw it in this movie.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right. So a weird man is going to call in the Blaze, right? Let's get back to the movie. And this Brian, you can do the voice here because you actually do it you do it pretty good, I thought.
He's got a voice processor, which is going to alter his voice.
Yes, which he is deep-throating, by the way.
Yeah,
I swear to God, this man's taking the voice processor and shoving it down his gullet.
Yeah, he's doing his best Sarah J impression. That thing's far deep in there. And he's like, is this Blaze? And she's like, yeah, if you're speaking of Blaze, this is the New Year's rockin' New Year's Evil.
You called in.
You called in. And he goes, that's great. And then the whole plot is basically he's going to call her and let her know. He's basically like, I've committed a murder tonight. And once the New Year hits, over 3 different time zones, I'm going to murder again.
Doesn't he say he's going to murder people she knows?
Yeah, I'm going to murder. And I think this is where he references the one girl being Yvonne, like the reference.
Yeah.
He's like, he's telling her, he's like, I'm going to murder everybody that she knows, and then at the end of it, murder her.
But they don't tie in anyone he murders besides Yvonne to her, right? Or am I missing something?
I mean, think of the people that's been murdered. Absolutely not. It was no.
Yeah, right? That doesn't tie in, like, at all. Unless there's, like, maybe there's missing footage.
Maybe.
The MPAA had to cut some footage.
New Year's Evil show.
They always do it. So he admits he's going to start going around killing some people. And now we see him go to a sanitarium, right?
Correct.
And he's dressed up as a doctor, and he's going to start chatting up a nurse, and he's like, I got some wine.
This scene is fucking crazy.
It's literally, this woman has never met this man, and she is fucking swooning for him the second. Her panties hit the floor so fast.
He's got some charm.
Yes, he does.
Like, I can't, like, deny his charm.
Yeah.
But, okay, he's a temp. He just got called in. He's like, I want to get right to work. And she's like, yeah, okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, but guess what? First, why don't me and you get to a room, crack open this wine? And she's like, you always talk to people like the first time you met them like this? And he's like, yes, it's the New Year's. Let's get down to it.
You know what it is? Women love a straight shooter.
They do.
They love someone who gets right to the point.
Well, I mean, he's going to get to the point at later on.
Yeah.
And that's when, this is what like, I don't really do this on my first time. Is this something you do? He says something along the lines of, like, does it really matter? If Like, and then she's like, tonight it doesn't.
I was like, oh, okay, getting a little sexy. Yeah. By the way, since they revealed the killer's face in this scene, did you instantly know it was her husband?
100%.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. The second they mentioned that the husband, like, that was like the first flash, I'm like, okay, well, the killer's probably the husband. And then once that happened, I'm like, this is definitely.
Yeah, because if you're not leaving the killer's face a mystery, right? It's no one you've seen already. Because you see his face, you know this is no one you actually know. So you're like, oh, well, it's just going to be the husband then. Because what other sense would it make to like?
It's the direct link to
her. Exactly. So he dances with the nurse. He does this thing.
They're getting close to having sex.
Yeah, Diane actually calls her son, and she's like, can you like search for Yvonne? Like, we haven't heard from her. And we got this weird call. She also calls the police. The police come and talk to her about it. This is where Derek gets a little weird.
This is the son in the hotel just being a fucking creep.
So he does this weird thing where he takes like 4 Benadryl, then puts his mom's stocking over his head. Is he like touching himself? Like, what is happening?
Is he like obsessed with his fucking mom?
I think he wants to. I think he wants to fuck his mom.
Yeah, like this.
That's the vibe I got.
Always constantly seeking her approval for everything.
Yeah.
And then like, so like you kind of see this, and you're like, this is a little fucking weird. This is different. Something's off here.
I'm not doing this on a Saturday night.
No.
Why is this guy?
What hotel is this?
Oh God. So after they have all this talk, New York City midnight is about to hit. And we see that I love how the fucking guy has this giant boom box with him where he hits record and you hear the 10, 9, 8. And as soon as it hits midnight, he fucking starts stabbing her.
Yeah.
No, he cuts her throat. He cuts her throat, right?
Yeah, and then like you do hear it though, as he's recording it. He wants to make sure he records the kills.
Yes, because he calls back after midnight. And he calls and he's like, "This is evil. I've made my first kill." And then he plays it for her.
Yeah.
And the police are like, "Oh,
maybe this is something we got to look into.
yeah, maybe we should." Because doesn't he even say, he's like, "You can find the body."
They give the sanitarium address.
Yeah. And so they do. I think another nurse there finds the body of the girl. So they know this is real now. And they're like, "Holy shit." The police even tell Blaze, they're like, "Yeah, he's for real. So we're gonna need you to keep him on the line a little longer. We're gonna have to piece these things together because this is a real problem."
This is a problem. This is not the New Year's we'd hoped for.
Exactly.
We don't want to see people dying on New Year's, especially if they do it in like multiple different time zones.
Yeah.
It's a black eye on just New Year's in general, but also the police force. I mean, like, what are we doing? We're not doing a good job. We need to get this.
They're doing a terrible job.
This guy's just going around talking on payphones, killing whoever he wants to kill. Frankly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dude. So his next ruse is he puts a mustache on.
Epic.
And he goes into a bar, and there's these two women, and the one like goes to the bathroom and goes up to the one. He's like, "So yeah, I'm a big agent for Eric Estrada.
I'm actually gonna be going to his house in about an hour."
It's like, she's like, "What? But you just got here."
Oh,
She's like, "How can you leave? You just got here."
Oh God.
Her voice.
It's actually a really good impression. Yeah. He should have hacked her up right then and there.
Yeah. I don't want to sound mean, right? But anyone who has that voice, I don't think I could be friends with you.
No, that's fair.
Like,
totally fair.
I don't think I could put up with it. And that's mean to say, but
it's the character though, because when he does pick her up, she does the whole like, "Well, I can't go with a stranger by myself. I got to bring my friend along as well." So he didn't expect the twofer that he's going to be getting.
No.
But you know what? There's my Mercedes parked right there. Let's kick ass and go to Estrada's. What do you say?
What do you say? Let's kick it back at old Estrada's place.
What do you say?
They're in. This car.
Like, "Let me see your titties.
Let me moan about them." Actually, instead the conversation is more like, "Yeah, we like meditation and yoga, and it stopped my friend from shitting herself.
Yeah,
it cured her IBS."
Don't say that. Please don't go there.
Yeah,
Not
like
here. I don't know this guy.
Yeah, like that's also just really embarrassing for the friend. Don't just bring up someone's like poop problems.
Yeah, so this lady does not stop talking. He is visibly angry.
Yeah.
This was not the kill that he wanted. This is going to be a dirty... You ever take a dirty shit?
Yes.
This is going to be a dirty kill.
I'm going to be honest. I did it in between episodes.
This is going to be a dirty fucking kill.
Yeah.
And it's also going to have to be a creative kill because he's not going to Estrada's house.
No. So he stops at a gas station.
On the other girl's request. If she does not request this, he's kind of fucked.
Yes, and it works out. He gives her $100 bill, right? And he's like, "Get the nicest glass of champagne you can find. Keep the change." Yeah. And then I love this kill. I absolutely love this kill because he's like, "Yeah, you want to sniff this grass?"
Yeah, he's just talking about the grass.
Bro, he's like, what is he? He says it's like, it's this like really fine ass like,
this Papua New Guinea shit.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
let me see your titties.
Let me see them titties.
I love them.
I love that she fucking shoves her head in the plastic bag because like the grass is all the way at the bottom of this huge. First of all, I'm not a drug guy, but I know you don't keep your grass in a giant bag. It's normally in a little like Ziploc bag. Yeah. Or like maybe you'll keep it in a small Ziploc or something.
Zipper.
Yeah. Like this is in a fucking human-sized bag for a little piece at the corner. And the best part is when he puts it over her head, you see the grass fall into her mouth. She's cooked. He suffocates her, by the way.
Yeah, she is not living to tell another tale.
No. So now he does this whole like setup thing where he hides the body and he puts a cloth in the dumpster and he hides in the dumpster.
And he puts like the heels, one heel there, closer to lead
It's like a breadcrumb trail.
Lead her right to the dumpster. She gets scared. She sees the shirt from her friend in the dumpster. What the hell is that doing in there?
She opens up the dumpster and he's like, "Let me see your titties." It's exactly what happens. She doesn't show him her titties though, so he fucking kills her.
Yeah, he like treats her.
And the moral of the story is, if you would have just shown your titties, like you would have survived. Like so if you're a girl listening out there, just always show your titties.
And
right?
let the squad hit.
Yeah, let the squat's always gotta hit. Like, why be in a squat if you're not letting them hit, right?
Yeah, let the squad hit.
I'm sorry. That's we gone off the rails on.
No.
So is this are we setting the tone right now for 2023?
Absolutely.
Oh man, just wait until fucked up February in 4 weeks.
Yeah, seriously.
Where we're like, "Hey, dead girl, let me see your titties." Oh man.
Hard coffees, right?
Yeah. Woo. How didn't you have one?
Just one. That's it. That's it. Just one. It was enough.
That's fucking funny. So they're cooked. These two girls are cooked. Like pretty instantly, like because he calls in. He's like, "These girls are dead." Blah 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 blah. The police like go there, find the bodies pretty quickly.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh yeah, these girls are cooked."
Absolutely cooked.
Like, it's a real shame.
This guy's on a warpath.
He is. So, like, it's actually pretty funny. As the killer's, like, leaving, he hits a biker gang.
Yeah, this was a weird scene. The way this was shot. Like, he fucking clips the biker gang and they get stuck. And he's got to, like, get it out and, like, get out.
Yeah, but this is the thing. This whole thing's weird because he's now dressed as a priest.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's going after a nun because he has a picture of a nun in the car,
Yes,
right?
He does.
But the bikers chase him to a drive-in theater.
Where he just, like, he has to hide. They literally want to cook him.
Where he then steals a car by throwing a man out.
Yes.
And the girl easily could have got out during the entire sequence.
Decides to stay.
Stay. But now he's abducted this girl, and he never... Oh, well, one thing, he stabs a biker, right, at the drive-in.
Yeah, because one biker actually does, like, find him.
Yes.
And he has to stab this guy.
Yeah, so he does stab and kill a biker. He steals a car. He steals a girl. But now that he never goes after the nun. He's now just a priest with a different girl.
Correct. Yes.
Did he just settle for this girl? Is, I guess, my question. Like,
I think he had to.
He had to, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, look, that's an ongoing theme, is that he's running behind schedule.
Yeah.
Like, this is a poorly timed event.
Well, he really did not game plan for that girl being with the other girl. It just threw off everything.
Yeah.
Also, hitting the biker didn't help.
No. It's ruining his day. So...
Because he has to technically murder on the hour.
Yeah.
Hours.
Doesn't he... Like, how does he kill this girl? Because she gets out of the car, right? And starts running away.
No, this girl actually doesn't die.
She gets away, right? She just escapes?
Away. Yeah. So, like...
His plan is going to shit now.
Yeah, she actually gets away, hides, and then finds the police.
Yes, that's right.
She completely gets away, but he has to run. He's literally running from now. The police are active.
After him.
And now...
That's right.
And he was chased from the bikers. So, right now, the police will know
who
this man is because he's also abandoned his car.
Yes.
And, they will now know who this guy is and that he is the killer.
This is another just bad plan. The plan it's a bad plan.
He really, I feel like there was no way of him getting out of this plan.
No.
Like, he was going to get found out regardless.
Yeah.
He was just going to go out and just try to kill 3 people in 3 hours. A good thing that you said earlier, and I think is true, like, I don't understand, like, the kills don't link to the wife.
No.
I also, like, don't understand, like, why he has to do them in 3 hours.
I think it's like
for
part of the
footage?
game. Yeah,
Just
it's
for
part of the
footage, 'cause
game.
they're getting broadcast in those 3 areas. So I guess where his wife is, I guess he wants her to see that he's doing this to her in literally every
time
location
zone,
she's broadcasting in.
Yeah, and I think that's the point.
Okay.
All right, so the police lock down the whole concert. They're like, no one can come in, no one can get out
Unless you show me your dick!
Exactly. It's the only way. And No one does that. There's no more titties in this movie. What a goddamn shame.
Ugh, it is.
Well, actually, do we see the titties of the girl in the back seat when she's looking for her
Yeah,
boyfriend?
there's a girl that got away.
Yeah, so everyone is under lockdown. So what does he do? He goes into the garage. He smashes a brick over a cop's head, and this cop is a fat man. This man is a skinny man. This man steals his outfit. Fits fine.
Yeah.
Fits perfect.
Totally great fit.
Yeah. He must have had a steamer, shrunk it a little bit for himself afterwards.
One of my favorite scenes is coming up, though. Oh, my God.
Which scene is that?
Oh, you're going to get to it.
Is where Blaze decides to, like, go to her room, and her son is just, like, laying in the bed there.
Well, that was weird.
And he's just like, I'm going to leave.
I'm going to leave. And he leaves.
He does. And then the cop's like, all right, I'll be right outside.
Right out to your door.
And a man in a mask comes in, and you're like, oh, he's going to murder her.
Mm-hmm. What mask is that?
I don't have a fucking clue.
Okay.
I literally don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He takes it off, and
It's Richard.
And we're like, oh, yeah, okay, this was fucking obvious.
Mm-hmm.
It is, the husband is indeed the murderer. And she's like, oh, wow, I didn't know you were supposed to be here. Like, oh, it's almost like you're the murderer.
You slipped in. How'd you get in here?
Yeah,
she's like, through the back.
He's like, I'm very sneaky. Sneaky. The police, while this is going on, have actually figured out the husband is the killer.
Yeah, I mean, like, they figured it out. It hasn't been, like, really been the information's been trickled to the cops that are outside her door.
Yeah.
Because when he leaves, because she's got to go back to the show, he's like, how'd you get in there? He's like, can you actually, like, really, like, talk to me about this? Because, like, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Like, he like, has to, like, talk to the cop about it.
Yeah.
Confirm it.
Yeah, so she, like, her and the cop, they're, like, in the elevator together, right? And they're, like, they're heading down. Where the husband, who is now an electrician.
This is the best part.
He opens up this electric panel.
This is insane.
And he just, like, knows how to work the wires with a screwdriver that makes the elevator plummet.
Literally just by, and this I call millions of bullshit on, obviously. I think everybody would. He's just basically just, like, fucking screw driving the fucking electric panel.
Yeah.
Causing the elevators to go up and down to his will.
Yes. I don't think it works like that.
He's elevator god.
So apparently, though, he makes the elevator go down with such force, it knocks her and the cop out.
Yeah.
When he then, like, comes in, like, he, like, doesn't he, like, hit the cop in the head? He kicks the cop in the face. And he just instantly exposes himself as the killer to his wife. He's like, women are the worst.
Women are literally awful and boring.
Yeah. He's like, I hate women. Like, they're manipulative. They're liars.
They cheat on you all the time.
They're fucking whores.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm like, wow. Talk about generalizations from this guy.
Yeah.
That's how we're starting off 2023. For Motorboy and Titties! But, yeah, no, he really has some women problems, though.
He's got some issues.
Yeah, like, he really, like, what did his wife do? Like, this man's marriage must have been so bad that he now hates, like, all women. Hashtag not all women.
It sounds like, because, like, I guess the way that he said it is, like, the way that she talks to other guys is not great. Mm-hmm. And I guess, because I was confused, because all I see this guy do is hit on women and potentially bang them on the way to doing
Yes, right. Super hypocritical.
I'm like, is he just, like, made the decision that she's awful and he's just going to do whatever he wants now? Because he's a total hypocrite during this thing.
My God, it's brutal. This is also where he's like, and our son told me you were trying to seduce him?
Yeah.
And I'm like, where is that coming from? Where is any of this coming from?
Well, that's just because the son has this weird fetish with his mom.
It's so strange. So the police show up, and they chase the husband up to the roof. There's a shootout scene as they chase him up to the roof, and he's like, looks at him, and they're like, no, don't do it. Second, like, movie in a row where the police are like, don't commit suicide. Because Ricky was going to kill himself, too.
He,
but
like, quotes some Shakespeare
he does.
shit on
He
the
does.
roof, right?
It's so cheesy. And he just dives off the roof, and they show, like, the fucking fake body falling for so long.
Yeah. And you see the body on the ground, like, the arm is, like,
way back here. It's just, like, cooked.
Head's cooked in.
So the son is actually going to go to the dad's body and steal the mask. And then Diane Blaze is being put in like an ambulance. And the son is going to kill the ambulance driver and steal the ambulance. So are we to assume the son has taken the dad's spot to finish off the mother?
He's a little evil.
So that's what we're calling him, Little Evil.
Mm-hmm. New Year's Evil.
Yeah, it's New Year's Evil.
Okay, that movie's over. We're done.
Yeah,
we're out of here.
Yeah, we're done. Ringing in the new year.
That's it. Happy New Year. That's it.
Bye. Okay, review time, right?
Sure.
Let's do it. We're not changing up that much. We're just motorboating titties in the new year. Yeah, this movie. It's 80s cheesy. It's got 80s music, 80s clothes, 80s hair, 80s you can't figure out if it's a guy or a girl. It's the story is all over the place. It makes no goddamn sense.
The skill set makes no sense.
Yeah, this man is the most talented salesman of all time. I'm gonna give it a 4. Okay. I think that's fair. Like it's. If you like 80s movies, you'll enjoy this, I think. I like 80s movies, so it's like, I didn't hate it. Like, a 4 seems low, but it just, like, it didn't have enough. Like, it's not like watching, like, The Stuff or, like, Brain Dead or, no, Brain Damage was the one where the guy, Basket Case, like, it wasn't, like, that level of 80s. It was, like, a little lower tier 80s, I think.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to say 4 out of 10. And throw it to you.
Yeah. I have, so like, yeah, I mean, like, I do have, like, a weird love for, like, 80s, like, slasher killer movies, or even, like, some of those more, like, exploitation films of the 80s, like your sorority, Slumber Party Massacre,
all those, they're all there.
Sorority Massacre.
Sorority Girls at the Slime Bowl-orama.
Sleepaway Camp. I love
Sleepaway Camp.
I like all of these movies. This one, I appreciated the cheesiness for sure. I do respect it. It's totally love the 80s culture. Wish I grew up in the decade. It looks so fun.
Yes.
That being said, it's like incredibly corny. There's no suspense. I don't even think they wanted to be suspenseful from the way they were going, really. But there really isn't any. A lot of stuff that's just like left to interpretation in terms of the sun and stuff, because it's so weird. Always some questions there. I have it as a 5.
Yeah, okay, so you're only 1 point higher than me.
I have it as a 5. I mean, I liked it. I told you, I liked it for what it was. I didn't like. I wasn't like crazy about it.
Right.
I would absolutely watch it again, though. I don't know if you would. I would.
I don't think I will watch this one again. I mean, with a group having some nice hard coffees, I probably watch it again.
I know. I really do like these kind of movies. They're just super corny and fun. I really do. So yeah, 5. I mean, it is what it is. It's nothing special.
Okay. So we don't have a shortage of bodies.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
As I drop Leatherface over here. I guess if I had to think of 2, it would be, oh God, the nurse kill.
Okay.
And him jumping off of the roof would be my 2.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The nurse and the roof. What about Baghead? No,
Baghead's a good one too. Well, what are your 2?
Mine would have probably been. I mean, it's literally just like the Baghead would not be there if not for the weed being in there.
Yeah,
that's what makes it kind of funny.
Funny, yeah.
Definitely the roof kill.
Yeah,
because these guys just fucking launches off the roof.
It's so funny watching the fake doll
this
fall.
Little fucking soliloquy and the doll falls off the roof. I'm gonna go with that one, and then I don't know if you want to go the other one. It's fine. I don't really care about the last kill.
Okay, so we'll do the roof kill. Is this side here, and then the nurse is that side. So here we go. We do a nice little flip. I put it in my hand, and it's actually the guy jumping off the roof.
Okay.
So, Shaney boy,
roofer,
the man on the roof. The husband. What was his name? Richard. You had your motivations, right? Women are the worst. Some people might agree with that. Some people might disagree with that. I'm not going to say whether me and Brian agree or disagree with that, but that was your purpose. The thing is, your execution was poor. You gave yourself not enough time, and you also said you were going to kill people that were related to your wife, but there was no connection from the bodies to them. So I was a little confused.
Yeah.
So, your motivation was iffy. I don't know if we should honor you in the Necronomicon until the very end, where you decided to plunge yourself off of a roof in one of my favorite shots of just a body falling for about 4 minutes.
It's just like a total fucking ragdoll.
Ragdoll. Completely fake. Never seen anything faker. And for that, we're honoring you in our Necronomicon.
Yeah, well, that was fun.
I loved it.
That was good.
I loved every second of
It
it.
was quaint.
The good news is now is when we finally
We start heating up.
we heat up. We are going to get hot. We're actually going to review a movie we haven't even seen yet. We're reviewing the 2022 movie Incantation. I know nothing about this movie.
I've heard somewhat decent things about it.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to reviewing this.
Yes, we have bangers coming up. We have
Bangers
four
on bangers.
We have 4 good movies in January coming up, and then we hit fucked up February where I don't know if we're going to call those ones good,
No,
but we're going to
that's
call them
just
interesting.
fucked up.
And then March, we heat back up. The 150th coming up in March. We got a good one.
Yeah, we do.
I'm going to tell you this. If you've been listening for a while, it's a movie me and Brian mentioned in episode 2 or 3 that we wanted to review soon, and it's been 2.5 years, and we're finally getting to it.
Still no review until now.
Until March. We're going to get there. I can't wait.
It's gonna be a lot
I
of
can't
fun.
wait for everything we're doing. What is Incantation about?
No clue.
Good. So I guess we're the final podcast signing off, and we'll see you next week for Korean movie.
Yes, Korean movie. And we know Korean horror movies are particularly really good.
Always a pleasure to watch a Korean horror.
A favorite of ours here on the Final Podcast. Yep, www.thefinalpodcast.com. Thank you for tuning in today. Obviously, new episodes of our show every Monday and of our low-budget counterpart, Final Friday, every Friday. Catch us there. Check the movies out. See you soon.